Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. There's so many beautiful properties around the valley, and our friends at Engel and Volkers Realty are the ones who share those properties with us in the community and are often the folks who sell them.
That's right.
And you guys have just been all over the valley in the last couple of years since you opened. You're really just growing rapidly.
Yes.
And I should obviously introduce you,
Yeah.
Josh Lautenberg. Good morning.
Good morning. Nice to see you, Owen.
Great to see you. So
Yeah, you know, so I'm one of the owners of the Engel and Volkers in Vail and Beaver Creek, but the company as a whole worldwide is growing. It's started in Europe in 1977 in Hamburg, and then they noticed a lot of their clients going to the beach in Mallorca, and sort of Mallorca is like the Hamptons of the Hamburg crew, and so they decided to open an office there. And then from there on, they started seeing, you know, following sort of where their clients went to different resorts in Zermatt and Kitzbühel, and you know, in Greece and Japan and all these different places. And then they came over to the United States, in Florida and Texas and in California. And so we're one of 110 offices now in the United States and in North America, actually. And we expect 200 offices within a year. And it's just, the brand's growing exponentially. And so we're really proud to have about 27 brokers with Engel and Volkers here in Vail and Beaver Creek.
Oh,
It's kept us
great.
busy. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a huge team, and you guys have had some recent sales that have been very significant over at the Tyrolean.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And up at Solaris as well.
Yes. Well, and so my role in the company is I run the business side of it, but I also have to sell real estate once in a while because that's what my passion is. That's what I love to do. That's a beautiful photo of the residence there. That property used to be the restaurant at the Tyrolean. It was the Blue Cow restaurant back in the 70s.
Oh, wow.
It was the Tyrolean restaurant, and a brilliant developer took it over and created this masterpiece. And we just sold it. I just sold it recently in December for $11.2 million.
Beautiful.
And then I just sold Solaris, the unit up there on the right-hand side facing the mountain above the blue umbrella.
Is that the penthouse?
That's just shy of the penthouse,
Just
a floor
shy of the
below, and we just sold that. I just sold that for $5.9 million.
Wow.
And that's a beautiful residence there with direct views of the mountains. So some really good sales. We find that the high end is very strong right now.
Yep.
That $5 to $15 million price point, we're seeing more properties go into contract. Properties that typically would sit for a year or two because there are a few buyers out there in the world for properties in that hemisphere. But and the high end selling very well. Mid-range, there's not a lot of inventory right now, so a lot of buyers sort of creating demand for not a lot of supply. So
seller's market.
Trying to balance it. It's a seller's market right now.
The seller's
It's a
market.
great time to be a seller. It's a great time to sell.
Yeah.
It really
Well, and
is.
it makes sense that these are closing because you guys have some really exquisite properties. I mean, these are top-notch Vail-centric homes, you know, and penthouses that are, you know, walking distance to the gondola and all kinds of special amenities.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, the beauty of that Tyrolean was it was walking distance, everything, but also the ability to walk away from things too, and have some peace and quiet. Same thing with Solaris, even though it's a very sort of centralized property with a lot going on, concerts in the spring and the fall and over the summer. You could sit in the property, close the doors, and have peace and quiet. So we have a variety of really exceptional properties, and our goal now is getting out and talking to sellers about listing their properties and selling them for likely more than they thought they could probably sell for these days. So very successful opportunities for them.
Well, that's great. Well, Josh, I wish you a very successful off-season here as we enter the spring season. I'm sure people will be out there kind of perusing and hoping to lock something down before the summer really kicks in.
Absolutely.
That's going to be great. Good to see you
Good
as
to see
always,
you too,
Josh.
Thanks so much.
I got to get out there and hear you and your band play sometime.
Yes,
soon.
anytime. Come see Rewind anytime.
That's perfect.
Thank you.
That's Josh Lautenberg from Engel and Volkers Realty. Give them a call or go visit them in Vail Village, and there are many properties around the valley, Edwards as well. We'll go see Mark Sassy up on the hill in Vail. He's making some turns.